Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content, viewer discretion is advised. I don't know if my toy room can be redeemed. Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and here we are, back with another action figure review. Okay, so this is my final figure, bro. Final figure from the entire Spawn lineup. We're gonna do a little bit of a comparison between the originator right here, Redeemer, which is pretty much a statue. Here are all the figures that I've reviewed so far. Raven Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn, Mandarin Spawn, of course, Mortal Kombat, my custom Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn, Violator, Clown, my custom Medieval Spawn, right there. Stay tuned, guys, because I'm actually going to be doing my next video after the Redeemer, is I'm going to be doing like organizing my toy room, and I'm going to have some shelves made specifically for these Spawn figures, and also I'm going to show you guys my new review station, what I did and how I made my new review station, how I updated it, should I say. Okay, so here is the Redeemer. Let's go ahead, cut this baby out the package. This is the final figure. Where is he going to fall in the Spawn lineup as far as like favorite wise? I don't know. I'm very uncertain about this figure. Let me see. Take this out the package. Alright. So yeah, his wings are in there in the plastic. Let's clip them out. Let's clip the wings. Oh, I'm sorry, Redeemer. I'm sorry. So there's the wings. There's the stand. We'll leave it in there, because I've never used the stand ever, because there's really no reason for me to use the stand. I think I should, because my figures would probably stand up better. So let's cut this out. Actually, from the back would probably be better. Usually I use like toenail clippers to get this out. Actually, you know what? Let's jump forward to him already out the package. Alright, I saved you 2 minutes of your life, of your time, by me fast forwarding to him already out of the package. Alright guys, so now looking at him, I think this is going to be a custom video, bro. I think this is, I like him, but I really want some gold on this Redeemer, I think, and also some shadowing. As you guys can see, here is the Redeemer right here, and see how he has the black, you know, overtones, the muscular, to highlight his muscular attributes. I taught myself those words. Not dictionary. Dictionary didn't teach me those words. I taught myself those words myself. I'm such an asshole. But yeah, the detail is just way better. I think this guy is due for a custom. I definitely want to put the gold on this figure, like this guy right here. I definitely want to add like a wash as well. So this is going to be a custom video, custom tutorial video, guys. I wasn't planning on doing this, but yeah, just looking at this guy and then looking at this guy, I think he's due for a custom. With that being said, let's just take a look at him real quick before I customize him. Wasn't planning to do this today, but I just feel like he needs to be customized. What do you guys think? Yeah, he's very nice, very beautiful overall. You know, this reminds me of when I was doing like the Gorilla Grodd DC figure. How it doesn't even look gold. It just looks really plasticky, cheap looking, and without a wash, it doesn't look that great. I mean, the sculpt overall, everything is there, but the colors are not there, you know what I mean? The details, the lack of details are not there. double jointed legs. Great articulation for a Redeemer. Finally, we have an articulated Redeemer figure. Double jointed 90-degree bend with the elbows. Yeah, everything about this guy is awesome. He's perfect. So if I were to rate him right now, I probably would give him a 7. The ankle movement, toe pivots, but we're going to do, well, we'll check out his weapons. So his weapon is actually not that bad. It actually has some wash over it, over his sword right there. Very nicely done. I'm not going to touch the sword. It's a plastic, rubber, flexible plastic piece right here. And the wings are actually done nicely. It actually has some detail to the wings right there compared to this Redeemer right here. Let me see. Am I going to feel better if I pop in the wings? I don't want to pop them in because I still want to detail this guy. Also, I'll probably pop him in after I detail him. But yeah, he looks great. He just needs a wash. So let's do some detailing, guys, and let's see what we can come up with. Hey guys, so for this custom, I'm actually going to be using some acrylic black paint by Craftsmart. Piece of paper for the paint, a little bit of a paintbrush. We're going to do like a wash over his body, over his entire body. And also I'm going to use a gold metallic marker to actually bring out some of the gold. So I'm going to do some of this on camera, some of this off camera. And yeah, see, this is what I mean, bro. Just bringing out, just giving him like a metallic sheen. You see the difference, bro? It goes from cheap plastic to nice looking plastic. And the great thing about this is that this is already somewhat kind of gold anyways. So you can just kind of go over it. And you don't really have to fill in all the details. You just have to get the shimmer of the gold. See how nicely that looks like compared to the cheap gold that they gave us. See how much that pops? So yeah, I'm going to do this, and then also I'm going to do like a black wash over the gold as well. I could have done like a black wash just over this like cheap looking gold, but I actually want to add, I just actually want this gold to be a little bit more darker, actually to look like gold. That's kind of what my goal is, to make it look like gold. So we'll jump forward to him already painted, guys, and then we'll do like a wash, a black wash over him. Okay guys, so I gave him a little bit of a wash, gold. You can't really tell the difference on camera, but now I'm going to throw some black wash on him. One thing I noticed when I was customizing this guy, this gold part right here is different than all the other gold on him. Actually, I missed the shoulder pad right here. See how the gold is different from this gold right here? So I missed this shoulder pad right here. See, I did this piece right here. I just kind of colored it in. Not that much, just kind of added some gold. I didn't color all of it in, but I'm going to add some gold to this as well. It doesn't really matter if I go over it because I'm going to go over it with a black wash anyways. So just touching it up and just added some more like dark gold to his shoulder pads definitely highlights this figure a lot, bro. See how different it is now? Remember when it was like light? Now there's a wash. So now what I'm going to do now is, I don't really have to wait for it to dry because it's Sharpie, so it dries really fast. And plus, it doesn't really matter anyways because you're going to be going over it with black. So I just need a drop of black on here, and then I just need just a little bit of black, and I'm going to rub off the black as much as I can because this is going to go onto, you know what, we'll start on the back first. So here's the back. We'll just throw on some black right here onto his back just to give him some highlights, just to give him some wash. Essentially, that's kind of what I'm doing. Throw on some black. See how that changes the scheme, the texture of this Redeemer. Just adding a little bit of black on there. Get it on his chest, on here. And we're going to do the entire figure like this, just not the gold. Yeah, see? Now we add some black highlights to this. and it just brings out this figure immensely. We'll throw on some more black right here. Put on there, there. And we're just going to give him a wash. So we'll put some on his head as well, because it's a little bit too blue. Throw some on his armor, like so. Because this guy, he just looks a little bit too plain and too clean, you know what I mean? Compared to the rest of the other Spawn figures right here, he just looks a little bit too plain and clean. Alright, let's jump forward, guys, and I'll show you the finished product halfway through. Okay, guys, so I kind of finished what I wanted to do. He looks a little bit better, but either way, yeah, I think he's still at a 7. I kind of got rid of that light blue, just kind of added like a wash over him, and yeah, just gave him a little bit of color. So I tried to make him look a little bit more like the original. This darker blue actually does look better, but I do like the light blue. Don't get me wrong. The light blue actually looks really good. So let's put the wings on. Let me see how I feel about this figure. So we're going to peg the wings in. Watch me break this damn thing. See, good thing I put the wings on last. And then we'll pop these wings in, because they're probably going to be a pain in the ass to try to take out. Yeah. So he actually does look really good, man. And also, you see the gold, it actually matches up better with his gold armor, being that this has a wash over it, and now this has a wash over it. So just minor touching up here and there, just not really customizing the entire fig, you know, but just kind of just giving him a more realistic, accurate look instead of him looking just like a cartoon, you know what I mean? Overall, he's a good figure, man. Yeah, this is hard to peg in. This is no problem. So yeah, you can have his wings up like that or down like that. Watch me break him because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, he's a little bit back heavy, so you're definitely going to need a stand. So I guess that's where this Spawn stand stick comes in at. So let's see how well he stands with the stand. Hence the name stand. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so there he is with the stand. Yeah, even with the stand, he doesn't fucking stand properly. You might need two. That's why I got an extra one right here. Let's see how well he stands. Yeah, with two stands, he can stand. Yeah, because he is back heavy. So yeah, man, this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass to stand without the stand. So yeah, you guys are gonna need two stands for this Redeemer because he is back heavy. We'll put the sword in his hand. See how he looks. Maybe the sword will give him some kind of balance, right? Let me see. Okay. And then look, his foot already came off the damn stand. Let me see, guys. I am not really too pleased with this figure. I think he's great overall. Aesthetically, he looks great. But at the same time, I feel like they could have done so much more. He's a good figure. He's a good figure, but out of all the Spawn figures I reviewed, I think he's kind of my least favorite. Even with the wash, I still think he stands at about a 7. He's a good figure, nicely detailed. I mean, the face is done really nicely. The head is done nicely, the mohawk, the armor. Just a lack of wash, which I gave him, but still, it doesn't really seem to help this figure. It's a good figure. It's a good figure. If you guys are Spawn fans, I definitely recommend it. But at the same time, he's kind of my least favorite out of all these figures. Hopefully he stands. See, that's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. He's like really, really back heavy. if you guys have some ideas of how I can properly stand this Redeemer, let me know. But yeah, just once again, you know, here's my argument again with Mcfarlane, man. They did the same thing with Clown. They gave us these big fucking heavy ass plastic weapons when Mcfarlane is used to giving us like the rubberized stuff, right? The rubberized weapons for the Clown would have helped, and also rubberized wings for this Redeemer would have helped. Instead, he gives us these big clunky plastic wings that are shit, man. The wings I don't really like. I wish they were rubber. I wish they were rubber, bro. There's really nothing I can say. I wish they were rubber. It's a good figure. Like I said, it's back heavy. You're going to need 2 stands to stand this guy. So let's do some comparisons with some figs that I've already reviewed. Clown is an awesome figure. Definitely recommend it. MK11 Spawn right there. My custom awesome figure. We're just going to scoot this up because I don't feel like bringing this guy out, because it's going to be a pain in the ass to review or do a comparison of. There's Violator with Redeemer right there. Redeemer is pretty big with the wings. And then we'll break out Medieval Spawn. That's how he measures up with Medieval Spawn. Mandarin Spawn, another figure that lacks paint apps, and look, even when I complain about the rubber, the weapon, you know, sags because it's rubberized. Gunslinger Spawn, and then Redeemer Spawn. Okay, guys, so what do I make of this, dude? Listen, Mcfarlane did a great job with all these figures, man. Great job. Even, you know, the complaints that I made with this Redeemer, it's a good figure overall. I really didn't do much to customize him. He's a good figure. Aesthetically, he looks really great. He'll look great on your shelf. He looks great in person. He looks great on the camera. But he's the least favorite out of all my figures. Probably next to Mandarin Spawn. I would put him just a little bit above Mandarin Spawn. You know what I mean? Overall, it's a decent figure. Let's do a quick measurement, guys. So you heard my gripes. This is just my 2 cents. You guys may love this figure, but I told you my gripes about him. So Redeemer stands just at 7 3/4 tall, all the way up to his spikes. That's just a little under 8 inches. So I think he's like, let me see, compared to Raven Spawn. No, Raven Spawn is like the 2nd tallest, or should I say the 3rd tallest, after Gunslinger Spawn, and then of course Violator would be number 1. Okay, guys, there was my little take on this Redeemer. Let me know, do you guys have this figure? Do you own them? Do you plan on picking them up? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this figure, and we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.
Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is brought to you by Gangsters and Demons on YouTube. Check it out.